Why did I start buying gold and silver? And to be honest with you, a lot of people may have their own personal reason on why they're buying gold and silver. But to be honest with you, I just want to give you guys my personal story on why I started stacking gold and silver. And let's find out now. Thank you guys so much for watching another video of Urban Lifestyle. My name is Eli, and if you guys are new to the channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up. Find me on my social media platform, Urban Lifestyle 1989, and don't forget to hit that notification icon so you guys get future notifications of my future videos. So let's just start the story. To be honest with you, in the beginning, back in 2007, when I first started working, I was broke. 2007, I only made $8,000 that year. I know it sounds bad, right? But to be honest with you, the next couple of years, I only made $8,000 again because I was still at the same job. And then I finally got a better job. Where I upgraded. I got a huge raise. I was making $13,000 a year versus the $8,000 a year. And it was like that for the next couple of years. All right, 2007 wasn't that long ago. That's like what? Oh, a little bit over 10 years ago. Okay. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was check bills broke. And my bills wasn't that much. What? My cell phone bill? I was still living with my mom's. I didn't have that much bills. But I was check bills broke. I was paycheck to paycheck. And I was sick and tired of that, to be honest with you. And I started hanging out with a lot of people that had money. They were millionaires. And they were talking about how they're free, how they had no responsibility. Of course they had responsibilities, but they wasn't tied down to a job. Okay. And they made their own money. And then that just grabs my attention. All right. So what I did was I started to save money. And I quickly realized saving money was not going to work. I mean, like honestly, how much would I have to save up $1 million? So then I decided, hey, you know what? I got to do what the millionaires do. I got to make my money work for me. Some people may say, hey, it's called investment. But no, I see it as I have every dollar and I'm employing that dollar. Even if that dollar just makes me 1 cent a day, if I have $1,000 or $1 million making me 1 cent a day, that's perfect. But how did I do that? Then I decided to do a YouTube channel. But to be honest with you, I learned something about money. What money is right now may be less money 10 years from now. And that's simply a concept called inflation. You guys may know of inflation. Inflation is something where it eats up your money. Like if I have $10 today, tomorrow, that $10 may just be $9.99. Okay, I may just lose 1 penny in 1 day. But if we multiply that times 10 years, that $10 10 years ago may just be $8 today. And I don't want to lose money. Imagine if you had $1 million 10 years ago, that $1 million is just $800,000 today. Now, I'm not giving you the accurate numbers as far as inflation, but just hear me. Now, I was like, hey, what can I do to protect myself from this thing, this monster called inflation? I looked up the markets. Yeah, I realized, hey, I can buy stocks, which I did. I did buy stocks. And, you know, over time, if the stocks appreciate, then I get some money back, right? And that gets to protect me in a way for inflation. Then I thought about real estate. Hey, I can buy a house today and maybe 30 years from now, it'll be worth more. That sounds like a good deal, right? But here's one thing about that. If you want to start a business, that's another way. But here's the thing about stock market. Here's the thing about buying real estate. You need money. If you have no money, that stuff doesn't work. So I wanted to see, I'm like, what else can I do to protect myself from this thing called inflation? Then I thought about something. I looked up gold and silver because I know gold and silver has been pretty much symbolized as a way of wealth. Okay, morally gold, but then of course silver comes with it. It's like the polar opposite. So I looked it up. I was like, you know what? Maybe I should start buying gold. There's still money. Like, hey, it's worth something. Reason being that I thought about gold is because back in the recession, a lot of people was buying gold. All right, I needed money, and I went to the pawn shop, and they gave me money for gold. Knowing what I know now, I know I got undersold for my gold, but that's not the case. I know, hey, if I need money, I can, you know, sell some gold or sell some silver, and that's the birth of the idea of me going into gold and silver. So I decided to go online. Hey, what's the best way to buy gold and what's the best way to buy silver? And then this website called APMEX came up, and I was like, silver coins? No, I don't want that. I just want to buy, like, you know, regular silver. And then I did some more research and I realized that, hey, the silver coins are the best way to buy silver and gold. So I went to atmex.com and I purchased my first gram of gold because, of course, silver wasn't a thing for me. I wanted more gold first. I looked at the prices. I was like, oh man, you know, I can't afford that $1,000 gold, but that 1 gram right there looks good. I didn't know nothing. And that's one mistake that I did. I went in without doing any research. I didn't do no research. For the first 8 months of my stacking career, I didn't do no research whatsoever. Now, where the research came in is I put videos on YouTube. I was like, hey guys, look at my gold. Hey, look at me, guys, look at me. I got gold. And people was like, hey, how much did you pay for that? Oh, I paid this much for it. Oh man, you overpaid for that. Oh my gosh. Look, this is how much a gram of gold is really worth. And you bought this gram for this much, which means you paid over $60 for that gram. So I bought a whole bunch of stuff. I bought gimmick stuff, all right? Especially when it came down to silver. I was buying grams of silver, which was the stupidest thing I've ever done. But we'll go back on that later, okay? So gold and silver. The reasons I'm buying gold and silver, I thought to myself, before I even made a purchase in gold or silver, some stuff that I thought about was, hey, it outperformed inflation. You guys can actually see the prices of silver or gold back then, 10, 20, 30 years from now, if you look at it, it's actually overperforming inflation, okay? Now, the second reason I actually started buying is because it's been money for over thousands of years, okay? That's been the form of money. Money was never this paper thing we carry around, this green paper, where some countries have different color papers, but it was never that. It was gold and silver until they decided, hey, we can make this a cheaper way. Okay, there's not that much gold here. There's not that much silver on this earth. So if we want everybody to benefit from this, let's go into this silver thing. Or not silver, let's go into this paper thing. And that's what they did. And I realized that gold has been money for the longest time. And I pretty much brushed over on this, but the third reason is it's a symbol of wealth. I want it to be symbolized as someone who has wealth. Okay, now the last thing is, in a down economy, I did this with a little bit of knowledge I knew. With down economy, the prices tends to go up. Okay. Now this one, like I said, I didn't do no research, but I did research one thing. Why was gold and silver so high? Why was everybody like, hey, I'm gonna buy your gold, I'm gonna buy your gold? There has to be a reason, because nobody wants to promote that they're buying gold. They're gonna spend money on promotion. They're gonna spend money on people that's holding signs saying we buy gold. Why did they do that? Because nobody just makes money just to lose money, to give away money. No, I wanted to see, and I realized that, hey, in the economy, in a bad economy, in a recession, those prices tend to go up. And now I have my foundation built. Okay, so it outperforms inflation. It's been money for thousands of years. It's a symbol of wealth. And in a down economy, it goes up. I was like, hey man, this is a great insurance. All right, hey, let me buy it right now when it's down, when the economy is good. Let me start buying it. This was the thought, and then I start buying it. That's the reason I started to buy gold. Okay, and the last reason is I get to be my own bank. Like, oh my gosh, guys, like, if anything, that's one of the best reasons. You get to be your own bank. Like, what beats that? Okay, like, I get to keep something here at my house that over time can gain value, versus, hey, I get to keep something in my pocket that over time I lose value. And of course, you guys know I'm talking about fiat currency. So that's one of the main reasons I started buying gold. That's one of the main reasons I started stacking silver. I want to know what you guys think. Comment down below. What are the reasons that you guys start buying gold, or what are some of the reasons that you guys start buying silver? I would really love to know what you guys have to say. But that's just my opinion, guys. It's not even my opinion. That's what got me into this. All right, now what got me heavy into it is the fact that I started producing videos about it, and a lot of people are giving me advice. Hey man, you should do this, you should do this. So the community, having a community behind something you're doing is so powerful. I can't explain it. Like, the fact that I can go on YouTube and have friends around the world with common goals similar to mine, it's one of the best things to have. You have like-minded people. Like, honestly, successful people put themselves around people with like-minded attitude. What you think? Like Michael Jordan was around people who couldn't play basketball? No, he surrounded himself, he immersed himself with people that only thought about basketball. It's the iron sharpened iron, guys. But I'm gonna leave you guys on that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification so you guys can get future notifications of my future videos. Have a good one, guys.